Fresh egg noodles. One of the ingredients in today's recipe. We will be making a long soup. This is a Chinese type of soup. I'll be making my version today. Long, of course, being the noodles. A short soup is also known as a wonton soup, or wontons used instead of the long noodles. Let's get right into the ingredients. Thin egg noodles are preferred. I'm using these noodles here, which is more of a linguine, but it's a fresh egg noodle as well. Some ginger, some green onion, a 1/4 teaspoon of 5-spice powder, about a teaspoon of chopped coriander stems, 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper that's freshly ground, 1/2 teaspoon of cornstarch. I'm using some Shanghai bok choy leaves that have been washed, some beef stock, and I have 200 grams of beef that I will be grinding to make meatballs. Okay, so that is a big part of the recipe. I also have some of the Shanghai bok choy stems that I've cut thinly, and some carrots. Not forgetting the sesame oil and the soy sauce. So let's begin with the meatballs. We'll begin with a couple of short pulses, but what we want is a fine grind of the meat into almost a paste-like consistency. Let's take a look at that. Nice and fine. Let's get this into a bowl. Separate the yolk from the whites. And add the rest of the ingredients to the beef. Coriander stems, or chopped coriander for that matter. Green onions, finely cut. 5-spice powder, 1/4 teaspoon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground white pepper. And of course, the cornstarch. So what we want to do is give this a quick mix. And then add in the egg white. Also add in the soy and the sesame oil. Mix it well. You could even do this in the mixer, but it's a small batch. Okay, that's how it should look. So using a teaspoon, measure the amount, try to get equal sizes. See, that's not equal. So make sure you're leveling it off. Like that. Make sure they're nice and round, and I'll be back once they're all done. So the meatballs are done, and we have to prepare them for steaming. I've used a coffee filter that I've cut like a doily, and we move on to steaming these meatballs. Put a lid on it, and we'll see how those turn out. We'll see how those turn out in a few minutes. Okay, it's been about 7 minutes. See what the other one looks like. Okay. Nice and juicy. And those are cooked, so we can assemble the soup. So to a saucepan on medium-high heat, I've added some water to cook the fresh egg noodles. And I will be using some salt in this water. And that's about 2 teaspoons. That's optional, but I always cook my pasta with salt. Adding a little more. Now if you can't taste the salt, then there's no point of adding it, right? That's good. We will boil these or cook these noodles for 3 to 4 minutes, but we'll check along the way. So I'm going to add in these egg noodles. As I said earlier, if you have a nice thin version of the egg noodles, that's the one you should be using. But I have this, it's fresh, and I don't want it to go to waste, so we'll go ahead and put it in here. Alright, our pasta is ready. We're going to set that aside. Let's begin with the soup. Okay, that's to our hot pan. I got my beef stock in there. Okay, to this we'll add in our vegetables. I'll start with the carrots first. Takes a little bit longer to cook. Next, add in the bok choy. Those are the stems. Bok choy leaves. Those won't take long to cook. Next, just a few slices, very thin slices of ginger. Our meatballs go in. And now we'll add in those green onion slices that were soaking in water. And not forgetting the long egg noodles that will go in lastly. I'm adding a touch of soy sauce and a little bit of lime juice will finish it off nicely. And now I'm going to add in those noodles. I'll meet you at the presentation. We have our steamed meatballs in long soup. Another recipe brought to you by Majid's Kitchen, and I hope you like it. Let's take a closer look. Really clean flavors, a little lime, and a slight saltiness from the beef stock and soy sauce. Like the video if you like it. I hope I have inspired you. Share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.